Parents, teachers, caretakers, grandparents. Thank you so much for coming back again and again. Thank you so much for being there. You're an amazing person, and that's why you're here. You're very interested in the next generation, and that's why you're here. That's why you're here. And I really value that, and I appreciate you for taking time to come and watch this. 2 episodes ago, I started talking about the digital space. I want to add one more episode, and I want to close that topic. The digital space is a space where there's a lot of things that's going on and happening. A lot of things that's happening, I want to say this to parents, teachers, and caretakers, grandparents. I know for grandparents it might be a little difficult and things like that, but I think you need to slowly get to know the trends, get to know what's happening with the young generation. I'm right now finished writing a book. It's on the design right now on discipling the digital generation. And there are a few things that I talked about. One of the things that I talked about, I've even given the websites of those websites that you can go in and understand the latest trends that's happening with teenagers, latest trends that's happening with young people. See, as a parent, as a grandparent, as a teacher, you need to be in touch. Not that you're going to behave like that, not that you're going to have your vocabularies filled with those words. No. But at least you know about it. Today, the teenagers are there in a space that's way apart. It's like, oceans apart. Where the parents are and where the teenagers are, the young people are just a world apart, oceans apart. No. I think you need to get to a place, take a little time to read few things. Sometimes you might understand, sometimes you may not understand. That's okay. But get to that space so that your conversations with your teenagers, your conversations with your children, with your students, with your young people would become very relevant. So you're not somebody who can say, I've heard many older people say this, I'm old, I'm at this age right now, I can't do things like that. If you're someone who's very interested in discipling the next generation, discipling your children, discipling your teenagers, please, you need to get to that space. Not immerse in that space, but at least get to that space. So you can at least get to know what's happening in the world. You know how many cases that I've dealt with in the last 6 months of online scams happening with teenagers? How many cases I've dealt with in the last 7-8 months of somebody there online trying to reach out to this boy who's an introvert kind of a boy, and after COVID he has not been going out and things like that, and sitting, and this person puts a very beautiful girl's picture and says you're amazing and things like that, and the boy falls for it and finally finds out that that was not even a girl, it was not even a young person, it was somebody else who was a scammer, who was a hacker, who was involved into it. See, the children are sitting inside the rooms. Many a times I've heard parents say this, oh, my kid always goes inside the room with the phone and that's it, and that's his world, and things like that. And they're sitting there and connecting with so many. And we are sitting inside the house and we are not connecting. I think it's very important, very, very important. Watch out for that book. The book is coming. I'm going to get even an e-copy. So I'm just going to give it out to people so that they can be blessed and read through it. But get to that space, get to know the trends, get to know the latest things that's happening with the young people. What's the thing that's in hype right now, and what are the teenagers talking about? What are the young people talking about? So that you can have those conversations with your student group, have those conversations with your youth groups, have your conversations with those teenagers. You can have those conversations. It's very critical that we should never come away from that space. We should get into that space, get to know a little bit and know about it. Watch out for that book that's coming out. I'm giving you a lot of different websites and everything, all blogs and everything that you can actually read, and you can get in that space that can lead you to that other space of it. We need to become intentional in how we connect, understand the world that our children, our teenagers are living in. We need to be very intentional about it. Thank you so much for coming back, and thank you so much for being here. You're amazing. God bless you.